Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thea the Awakening with me, Cornish-Knight, and our very Cornish party. Now, when we'd left off, we'd just rescued some citizens from some slavers. There they are, all lovely and healthy. And we were trying to figure out what to do next. Now, I believe we were just going to end our turn. Yeah, I don't like this other. What's I got to do here? I was going to send these people up this way to see what was in this area. Undead ruins. Who wasn't productive? Oh yeah, him. And do we have anything to craft? The problem is it's not even really worth using, or making I should say, but I need to basically get crafting resource points. So at this point in the game, I might just make it and then break it down. Do we get out of there? Not too bad. Our meat level is dropping. We may have to cut back on our meat usage for a little bit. And I suppose we should probably send them this way. They're running a bit low on food. I may have to get them to camp. Okay. Mushrooms. Manage supplies. Tell them not to eat the mushrooms. Oh, why are they burning the really lovely rare wood? Curses. And how much stuff that's really bad. How much do we have? Ancient wood, extremely rare. Stupid. I wish you could toggle it not to use like super rare materials. Need to get them to camp for a second because they're low on supplies. I mean, their wood situation is okay for the moment. I'm just sweeping up around here to see if there's anything that I can use. Ah, curses. That isn't good. Now a monster spawner up there of some kind. So they finished the shirts. And how good are they? Are they any good? I mean, they're okay. But the problem is that the armor value is not great, so I'm basically breaking stuff down. Purely, so I just need to basically be getting construction points. But basically I'm doing it purely to get crafting points, which is a bit worrisome. So I need to get some more. I need to make something that's really good, actually, to be honest. I mean, we could construct something, perhaps. would be useful. I mean, what do we have in our town already? Because we can only have one more space. Maybe another pasture, perhaps. That might be a good thing to do. Production, construction, pasture. Just trying to figure out what would probably be most effective. Probably iron. I mean steel maybe. I don't see the difference, to be honest. Right, confirm. Get her on it. Get her on it. Take them a while to build it. And then we'll swing back down this way and clear a bit out here as we're going, because I need to get to there really. How is the food situation looking with these guys? They need to be gathering a bit more food. Now there's something over there. Bamboo, what's this? Silver. They've got silver ore on those hills. That's not good. I might just make a straight shoot for it at this point with them. Nuts. Everything's ticking over quite nicely.
You come across the ruins of a small village with a grand manor house on the top of a hillside. The whole area is now rotten, overgrown with weeds and dark vines of the death plant, a sad remnant of the dark days, a plant that needs no sun to grow and seems to feed on death itself. The manor house looks no different, but it does still stand, so who knows what it may hold within.
Enter the house.
The old house must have belonged to a very wealthy family, but it has clearly been abandoned for decades. The air is stale, the windows broken, any furniture or other valuables either rotten away or looted long ago. However, the basement draws your attention. The doors are made of solid metal and remain intact. Scattered around the doors are remains of some broken tools, makeshift rams and bent levers. Whatever stands beyond these doors remains secured. There is no obvious lock, but there are a series of holes and levers, suggesting an opening mechanism of some sorts. With tools, you can either try to pry it open, or you can try and figure out how this thing works.
Try to pry the doors open with tools. Physical. We don't have tools, but let's try to break it anyway. Physical, but basically a lot harder. Try to figure out this the mechanism. Let's try. Which one to do? Well, we have tools. Let's try doing that one.
You take out your tools and work on the doors. It helped that others tried before, but whoever made these locks and hinges was a master smith for sure. You worked with the tools. Now it's time to push.
Let's see what we got. Let's reshuffle. That's a bit better. Right, we've got 2 cards. We need to get her down, and then we shall put, what are these guys? Physical, level 5. We'll get rid of one of them. We've got 1 card ourselves. I mean, we could get rid of this one. difficult. Let's put this one down. Ow. My fault, I probably should have... Support ally. They could confuse one of them. Get closer. That seemed to work.
You pry the door open and find a small vault inside. In the center, you discover the skeletal bodies of an orc family, huddled together. They must have hidden here in hopes of escaping the darkness. Many of the goods they held here were perishables, but you find one of the bodies armed, and some useful resources still intact, including many fascinating books on engineering.
So we got an ornamental axe. Axe warriors like to be fancy too, you know, so why not start this top of the line golden beauty at your side. Steel, and that's not too bad. So hopefully that will tide us over a bit. Let's see what this axe was like that we picked up. Not bad. Maybe we can equip it to someone. No, I'll keep it for now. I mean, it's not as good as some of the stuff I've got. We'll break camp, head to the world tree.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left but some stones and dirt here. And yet, among the rubble, stands a single tree, still green and thriving despite it all. When you approach, the tree opens its eyes and stares at you.
Hi there, we are searching for an elf that may have passed through here a long time ago, looking for answers to the darkness.
The tree blinks at you several times before moving its branches around, as if it was shifting in its place. Slowly, it begins talking.
What is this elf thing you speak of? And how long is long ago? An eon? 2?
Ah well, no, elf is kind of like a human but with pointy ears and really pretty and long ago. Was probably around 100 years ago.
I see. The children of Thea, you mean. Pretty young things, to be sure. In the old days, there used to be many in my grove.
The tree looks around, as if for the first time, and you see its face twisting and its eyes growing larger.
My grove? Where is my grove? Where are all my charges? What have you done with them? Oh, right. My apologies. Yes, that wretched cold night. It was rather unpleasant. Still, it was not it. It was a brother of mine. He took my herd. I tell you what. I will tell you all about the elven child you speak of. The one seeking to cure us from darkness. But only if you hunt down and kill my brother, and bring me the remains of his flock. You fleshy creatures oft call us Lishi. Demons, you say we are.
Oh god.
In fairness, that description is wise. We are guardians of the forest, sons of the Silver Mother, and shepherds. My brother is thus, like me, a Lishi. But he is also a thieving wretch. He stole my flock from under me. Mad I am, he said. Mad and corrupted by the dark. Bah! Only because I did not think as he did. I did not seek to kill the so-called creatures of the dark. Ah, no matter. What does matter is that I need his wooden carcass, and that of his flock, so that I may regrow this grove, and it is my business why. I have what you seek, right here.
The tree crackles, the earth beneath it shakes a bit, and from the roots it brings out an elf. The elf is covered in soil and motionless, but he still breathes.
This young man refused my pleas also, but we seem to have reached an impasse. He will not die, and yet I am not inclined to let him go. But if you do the deed, I shall free him.
Oh god, he's... I thought he was going to be sort of like a guardian thing, but I don't know if he's like... this is going to be interesting. Okay, let's do this. You sick creature, let him go right now. You're a sick creature and we'll be back. Leave for now. We haven't got a choice. Okay, let's do this.
How splendid. I have cast a spell upon you that will guide you to the traitor's hideout. Do watch yourselves. He is likely to have many allies. Now off you go.
Get your brother and bring back his remains. Oh great. Just like what we needed. I get this distinct feeling that his brother may have been right about this thing. Now, how do we get around this lake? These spiders are closing in. We can probably flee them. I don't like fighting with this cat. Okay. That was unexpected.
A small group of refugees is seen travelling near your village.
Small group approach them. Hello there, travellers. Leave them be.
The people look scared and worn out, but they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak.
We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an Orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Right, but you have some fighters. Don't you want them to win back your home?
Well, we tried to fight, but failed. And truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guests. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded, you know. Our pleasure. The road will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand.
So why don't you stay with us instead of going south? We are a strong village. We're growing together. We will make a real force to be reckoned with. Social. All right, but we will. All right. Well, we wish you all the luck on your journey. Okay. Well, bye. Let them go, but sneak up on their camp and steal supplies. Actually, we seem to be like you may have some goods. Let's try the social one.
Well, I seek to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten, but I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them if they want. I will not stand in their way.
Our village has lasted for 100 years under the protection of the gods, and now is our time to thrive. Join us, stand up to the orcs and everyone else who has tried to beat us. This is going to be interesting. That seems to be an okay party setup. I'd rather have her up front, but there's nothing I can do. Let's just try once, reshuffle. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's go. Player's turn. Right. Get Rose up. And we got two. We'll get Boyana up, and then we'll go. Oh, these guys are level 2. Get them to discard one of the stuff out of their random hand. Right. We'll do Orlana next. Orlana. Come on, let's see what you got. Yeah, this is what I thought. And then Milena. And then we'll go... counter-offensive, perhaps. Then confuse this one. boost her offensive power. Let's see how this works. That seemed to work.
At first, people shake their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins. I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me, but my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please, take them in.
Of course, we will raise they will be raised as our own.
You spoke well, and we thank you for your kind offer, but our forefathers call to us, and we must answer. Good fortune to you.
Seeing you take the twins and another parent brings their own and decides to stay with you also. So we got 3 children and we got this gentleman here and a crossbow and some bits and pieces. Good. Right, let's see who this guy is. So who is he? He's a hunter. That's cool. He needs some better gear though. Let's see what we can give him. The problem is he's limited by his weight. He's got like I think just under 100 now that I can give him. Actually, wait, if that's the case. Right. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Problem with that damage on that is more, but I could combine it with a shield, perhaps. Give him a lot more defense. That'll have to work. Right here. I mean, I could probably send him out with the gathering party, to be honest. Our meat supply is running low. For the meantime, I'll send them off in this direction to continue collecting what I need them to get, which is the steel. Okay, they run out of room that way. Now where are these orcs? That's the divine quest. Can't see where they are, unfortunately. There's a whole bunch of stuff up there that I need to be taking care of. That undead nest is getting nasty. I can see it's growing in power. I might have to go and deal with it sooner rather than later. Okay, yeah, this is a dead end. Curses. Right, I'll go back this way. Right, we finished the pasture. That's good. Hopefully that will sort of help our meat supply. Let's camp. We should be able to actually wait. How much food they've got? They've got only. Oh, that's not great. Oh well. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Curses. I need to get some supplies really for them before they can start harvesting steel. we'll head back this way.
You are ambushed. A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces. They look determined and unafraid. From their confident stance and sideways glances, you suspect they may have friends hiding nearby. One of them steps forwards and speaks.
Your goods or your lives. We need some metals and a weapon or two. We're not too greedy. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know the rest. We're just fine with either.
Right, alright, let's keep our heads cool. We'll leave our stuff, be on our way. No one needs to be hurt here. Agree to give your goods without a fight. You lose some items. We'll not surrender to the likes of you, scum. Losing resources is not an option. Attack. Right, can we not talk this out? Try to reason with the bandits. And another option that we don't have. I'm going to probably just try and fight him, to be honest. 1 bandit captain, 3 bandit fighters, 2 bandit shooters. Let's reshuffle. That's not great. Okay. Put Jane up. The problem is all my really good fighters are up front. I'm going to have to get them up here. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. Problem is all my really good fighters went into my tactics, so it was not a particularly fantastic mix. Shield ally. This isn't great. That's their captain, I think. Where's their captain? There she is. I do love the artwork in this game. It is beautiful artwork. The images are just fantastic.
You beat the bandits. They scamper away with broken noses and bruised egos. Some will never leave this place. You search their equipment and gather up what remains useful.
Some stuff is okay, I mean. Not great. Let's keep on going. End turn. Everyone's leveled up. The gatherers are health, strength, herbalism, strength, and intelligence. Will, dexterity, traps, health, lots of health and willpower. And in the village it's gathering, strength, that's not too bad, health, speech. Hopefully that will help us with our food situation, that pasture. I hope it does anyway. Well, we're almost out of time for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to leave it here. Next time we'll be starting to mine the steel, and we'll probably try and be clearing out these monster ruins nearby. Probably take care of the stuff over here. And try and build our village a bit more. Well, I've been Cornish-Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. We have been on many adventures, and I suspect many more to come. I will catch you all next time on the next episode of Thea the Awakening with me, Cornish-Knight. Goodbye.